Hello everybody, what's up? I'm Godless Gamer. Welcome to episode 4 of Rome Reborn, where we are going to continue to build the Roman Empire in Crusader Kings 3. This is my favorite campaign, so let's get into it. So for anybody who's just joining us for the first time, I would like to say welcome and enjoy. So we are starting from humble beginnings. The Roman Empire was massive. Us, not so much, but with a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, and a little bit of good decision making, we should be able to achieve our goal. Alright, I have 3 sons. He's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. And he's doing the right thing. Okay, perfect. Let's go. I have a lot of prestige. Let's invite some knights. And then, if we find any, I'm going to spend a little bit of time of marrying some courtiers off. I think I have some courtiers and knights that don't have spouses. So I'll get that done really quick, because those are really good to get. While people are young, it's good to get them married off. Let's see what our knights are like. Yes, please. Ooh, ambitious kind of scares me. For me personally, I find that when it comes time to start giving away titles, knights are a good pool of potential land holders, because, well, we can explain that why, but I'm not liking. I mean, he's great. He's got 20 prowess and he's got pretty good skills. He's got decent learning skills, but he's humble and ambitious. What kind of split brain personality do you have? Alright, he's got 25 prowess. Sure, let's do it. I like him. Okay, 1 second, son. 1 second. It's gonna cost me how much to recruit him? It's gonna cost me 60 gold to recruit a guy with 20 prowess. I'll take it. I probably won't give him land. I won't land him, so this ambitious trait won't matter. He'll get the obviously he's benefiting from the skill boosts, but I won't be penalized because I'm not going to be his liege. So we'll bring him in. 25 prowess or 20 prowess. That's pretty dirty. I'm gonna grab that, and I'm gonna make sure right now he's a knight. Forcing him to be a knight. I'll get some of these guys married off, but let me. He wants to be sadistic, but I can influence him to be ambitious. This is my primary son. So being ambitious won't be such a big deal. If it was another son, it would be. But since it's my primary son, he can be ambitious. I'll take the stress hit. Can I reduce stress in any way? Alright, I think now is the time, since I don't have any events that can reduce my stress. Let's get a court jester in here. She'll get +5? Okay, that's good. I was worried, because sometimes when you make people your court jester, they don't like you for it. But that's fine. It's nice to have some. I can afford to start giving away some jobs. Let me check this out. I don't have the king jobs yet. That's where some of the real nice ones are, but for now I can get some of these filled. Seneschal, let's see. I like to give Seneschal to to my wife. I can't. Oh, she's my spouse. Never mind. She's my spouse. I don't think I can give her that. I like to give family members this job. Another knight has arrived. He would be one of the better ones. And I'm gonna start forbidding my counselors to be war or knights. Alright, this guy is on death's door. He doesn't need to be a knight. We're getting some fresh. I'll get him too. I have the money. He's got okay traits. Stubborn, if I ever do land him, it's only -5. It's okay. Come to me. Okay. Let's see if I need to sway anybody different. Do you? Who's trying to kill who? Somebody's trying to kill you? No, you're my physician. You can't die. I am on disrupt scheme, so it'll get taken care of. Okay, let's pause and check everybody's marriage status. Single. But he's a guest. Courtier, you're married. Courtier, you're not married. Let's get you married. Well, let's find the best one first. Sum of all skills. You're knight. Okay, marry. I do like to favor learning. Let's find some learning. Or since this is a female that I'm marrying and bringing to my court, martial intrigue learning. He's 36. Martial intrigue learning. She's ambitious too. And they would hate each other because two ambitious people hate each other. Let's limit this to our faith. Catholicism. She's a scholar. She's got good learning. Just keep going. It's a good intrigue. Zealous. Might be nice to have somebody who's zealous in the court. Or not. You. She probably won't have any kids, but I don't care if they have kids necessarily. I just want them. I just want the two of them. Alright, it's patrilineal, so she'll come to him. Who else is not married? You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You? He's 45, but I guess we'll find somebody within his own age bracket. Learning. Maybe they will have kids. She's lustful. Do it. She's got good intrigue and good learning. The other ones I don't care. Go. Married. Married. Unmarried. Oh wait. Let me push forward and get these marriages through. I think I might. Nope, haven't done them yet. Let's bring a marshal now. Let's look for a marshal. I don't understand this. She's the most ambitious, humble person. Wait, or is it the most humble, ambitious person? She's the most humblest person ever. She's 36. What is this? I'm sorry, viewers. That's probably gonna give me an R rating for the video. Alright, he's 36. Too old. Let's do some of all skills. She's smart, she's a mystic, herbalist. She's probably an unbeliever. Yeah, I think that's how that works. I think when you have this lifestyle trait, mystic, you tend to be less religious, not more religious. Actually, don't quote me on that, but I've noticed just through experience that whenever I have a character that has this trait and I find a secret on them, it's almost always that they're an unbeliever or that they're like something like that. Did we marry everybody? Did I just get distracted? Okay. I can just end it. I don't need to do that. I don't, let's get back to what we need to do. What's the point of learning the High German language? She's like the only person here. She's Swabian. Let's just confirm. Yeah. Everybody's... I think maybe a couple other people speak High German. Oh no, that's West Slavic. That's High German. So maybe like 2 people speak High German. Why would I waste time learning that language and nobody speaks it? Except her. She'll only just want to sleep with me more, and I don't want to sleep with you anymore. We've had enough kids. What is this? Is this another knight? Oh, he's athletic. He's just. He's lazy, which is the opposite of ambitious. And he's Roman. Grabbing him. This should fill me out night-wise for a while. So let's get him a wife. Ooh, 26. Where did you come from? He's 39. She's got 2 sinful traits, but look at that. No, I don't want to take the risk. I don't want to bring somebody who's going to possibly murder me into the... Her skills are very enticing, but I'm not going to... That's like a bait on a hook. That's like, oh, look at me. This is the bait. Look, I'm so good. Look at all my skills, and I'm young, and I'm fertile. But I'm going to kill you in your sleep. This one's good. 34. Brave, lustful, the hawk kids. Which will be popping out bastards. Humble and patient. She might be a good mentor, or a good guardian. She passes on her humble and patient traits to somebody. She's okay learning. Alright, this white stag better be made of solid gold when I find it. This stag better be worth its weight in gold. Alright, marriages. She's okay. Compassionate's fine. 15 learning, but she's got vengeful and stubborn. Cynical. She wouldn't be a good guardian, but she's got... See... Okay, I think we're gonna do this one. She's got good martial. Got good learning. Alright, Zealous is okay to bring in. She's got good martial and good intrigue. She's not good. So I wouldn't be using her as a guardian. But she would help me some... I guess in some ways. She's got good martial. I'm gonna go back to prioritizing learning. Learning with good traits. Okay. Hail. Alright, I like this one better, actually. I like this one better. She's got 2 good traits that I wouldn't mind passing on if she were a ward, and or if she was a guardian, and her learning isn't terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. See? Wow, that court jester really... That court jester... Good hire. Good hire. Yeah, cheer. Please cheer. Let's give her a round of applause. Yes. Thank you for that. Alright, so enough of the marriages. I have been letting it run. I have been letting it run, so things have been happening. Do I need to keep developing this? 11 months, 3 months. I don't want to jinx it, but my wife hasn't gotten pregnant in a while. Let's not jinx it. I probably shouldn't have just said that. We're gonna go for Risano soon. I promise, guys. I want to get a little bit further down this way. Once we get a little bit further down this way, maybe like two more or one more. 1, 2, 3. I just don't. I want to minimize the amount of time I'm 2 over, because I'm going to be getting 2 more counties. I want to minimize the amount of time that I'm 2 over my limit, because if I can have 10, I jinxed it. Please be a girl. Please be a girl. No more dudes. Okay. Please be a girl. Oh, that just distracted me. All right. Okay. Yes. I want to get up to 10. I won't like wait for super high amounts of domain limit, but 10's a good place to stop. That'll get me at least 3 complete duchies. And then once I get to 10 of my own, then I'll start giving some land away. I'll go into Sicily, for example, and then we can start giving land away. I just want to have as much as possible. Think of it as like there's a buffet, okay? The world is a buffet. This part of, this realm, my realm is a buffet, and I'm the only one eating it. Like, I own everything. I own every county. So I have a buffet that's bringing in me all this money and like all these levies, but I want to enjoy the buffet. I want the buffet to get as big as possible with only me eating it before I start letting my friends in the door and I start you know, letting them enjoy the buffet. I want to enjoy it by myself. I want the biggest buffet as possible that I can enjoy myself before I start letting other people chow down, you know? So I guess that's the best way I can explain it in an analogy. This is my buffet. You don't get to enjoy it until I've had my fill, and then I'll start giving you the scraps. I'll start giving you the scraps off my table. If you're lucky. 10 months, 2 years, 2 years, 20 months, 8 months, 7 months, 10 months. I'm gonna eventually start um, converting culture in another county. Not right now. Do I really have to get this guy's opinion to 100 before... Do I have to get his opinion to 100 before I can get the rest of these levies? Why am I not getting these levies? I'm like... 1992 hasn't moved, and I should be having 250. Do I really have to get... I'm gonna stop asking questions, guys. I'm gonna stop asking questions. Oh, maybe it's because of the low control. Do any of these places have church holdings? No. No. Oh, temperate, yeah. See, if you've seen any of the other videos, I forget which one that I mentioned it in, but this is really, I mean, he's my ward, and I'm basically having the ability to temperate. See, now he wants to be temperate. In the other one, he wanted to be ambitious. And I'm ambitious, so I'm basically, because he's my ward, not only can I pass on my my genetic traits to my heirs, I can pass on my personality traits to him, and that applies to all guardians and wards. So I'm gonna have him be temperate. You're gonna be just like good old dad. 233. 2. But he is virtuous, so that'll help him with. And he's got a little health boost. Do I want to give him an extra point of stewardship? And diplomacy and learning. Look, I mean, I like temperate. Temperate is a nice personality trait. I mean, I picked it myself. The health boost is kind of nice. Maybe I'll let him become diligent. Stress loss minus 50. Temperate, you don't have that. See, temperate helps in other ways. Temperate will help him when he's in, like, when I'm his character, because characters can get obese and stuff, and they can learn traits like drunkard. They can earn negative traits like drunkard, so they can become alcoholics. But if you have temperate, your character is less likely to develop those tendencies, so he's less likely to become an alcoholic or or a like an eater, like a comfort eater. I think that's another fame trait that you can earn that. But those skills are nice, guys. Those skills are nice. +3 learning and +3 stewardship. I'm doing it. He's gonna have an issue with stress loss. I'm sorry this is taking so long, everybody, but I wanna do this right. This is my heir we're talking about here, so I need to make sure that when he grows up and he is taken over and I'm playing as him, what is gonna make my rule easier? Having diligent will okay, so having the extra learning will make me a better guardian to anybody that I'm gonna be a guardian to, like my sons. Stewardship +3 for him. He's got +14, or he's got 14. If I do plus another +3, maybe that'll get him another domain limit when he grows up. And diplomacy. See, I'm doing this one. You know what? I'm just gonna do temperate. I'm sorry. I'm getting 2 stewardship points. The health boost is good, just in case you know, so I don't randomly, get cancer or something. You know, let's do that. I think that'll help him. I can boost his stewardship while he's alive. That diligence skill, I did not like that stress loss debuff. Did I just have another son? Yep. No, we already have a Julius. Why would we have a Julius? Julius the Second? Actually, I had something else in mind. Alright, so we got Julius, Julian, Titus. Because I'm a Gladiator fan. He is genius, so that's nice. Let's hope that he, because he's my 4th son, so let's hope that he gets a learning kind of focus for his, so let's hope that he grows up to be like compassionate or pensive, because I can manipulate that to get him to take vows. I can do that. And because he's the 4th son, he's more likely to do it because he's lower on the line of succession. So let me give you an example. Let's check our succession. I have to wait till he's 10, but because if somebody's lower on the line of succession, it's easier to convince them to do things. Alright, so my son will essentially, my primary heir will get these. Oh, thank you. Alright, I'll let this control gain, increase control in county task go until this bandits running rampant goes away. And then I'll put it back to Napoli. Okay. I think I've been hunting this white stag for like 9 years. Feels like it. We're just never gonna catch it. I Alright, he increased the faith in the county. Excellent. Alright, I don't have any other places that I need to convert for now, but can we get claims? We can start gathering a claim on... I'm gonna do Capua. I know me getting this claim might make Italy mad a little bit. Me making this claim might make Italy mad. Or actually, no, it might just make this guy mad. Or it might just make this guy mad. We'll see, but I'm just gonna get a quick claim. I don't need to convert anything. I don't need to improve my religious relations, either. We're getting +6. Alright, I've decided. Once we get organized muster rolls, I'll get Rasan. I really don't want to give any land away. I want to get up to 10. I'm determined. I don't want to give any land away yet. I want to have control of 3 duchies before I start giving land away, because I'm going to give land away in a very specific way, and I need all of these lands. I need all of Calabria. I need Calabria to do what I want to do. Swaying anybody. Sway you. I'm gonna slow down to 1 for a second. I need to check everybody. Yeah, see, I can't break. Because he's betrothed, I can't. And he's rowdy. See what I mentioned? Rowdy is one of those that doesn't make it easy. And he's second in line for my title, whereas this negative penalty gets easier and easier. It goes down by 25, I think, every time, as you go down the line of succession. So I think for my okay. So what I want to do is, in order for me to make it easy for these guys to accept the vows, or accept my lower sons to accept vows, is they need to have the best possible negative modifier here. So for my third in line, his is 50, and for my fourth in line, his is -25. But if I disinherit my secondary son, let's just say, if I disinherit him, my third son, so my Titus is my third son. All right, maybe I'm not looking at the right people, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. But so if I disinherit my second son, who is second in the line of succession, he's second. If I disinherit him, Mr. number 3, Titus, he becomes second in line of succession, and then he becomes the third. And then if I were to disinherit him, this guy would become second in line. So the negative 25 penalty that he suffers for being second would just get passed down the line. So I don't want to disinherit anybody ahead of these guys. I want these kids to be as far down the line of succession as possible, so that their negative opinion to want to take vows is not minus 75, because if I just disinherit this kid, he's just going to kick the penalty down the line. I want him to keep the penalty and get these kids to accept the vows first before I disinherit him. I really hope that makes sense. I mean, I really hope that makes sense, but you want this penalty if you want your kids to accept the vows. You want this second in line for your primary title. You want him to keep that penalty because he's the second in line. But if you disinherit him, he's going to become second in line. If you disinherit him, he's going to become second in line. So I'm just going to be passing this penalty, second in line for your primary title, minus 75, down the line. I don't want to do that. So let's try to convince these guys to take the vows first, so their penalty isn't minus 75. It's for him. It'll. I can't show you because he can't take the vows yet. He's not 10 years old, but because he's third in line, his penalty will only be minus 50, and because he's fourth in line, his penalty will only be minus 25. So I want their penalties to be as low as possible. So it's easier to convince younger children down at the bottom of your line of succession to do things for you because they already know that they're not really going to inherit anything. So they're going to want to do what you say. But because these kids further up the line of succession know that they're going to be inheriting things, they don't want to take the vows because they want the things that they're going to inherit. They don't want to get kicked off the line of succession. So I have to be careful about who I try to convince to take the religious vows. I'm going to try to convince these two first, or any other sons that I have first, before I start convincing this son, because I can just disinherit him. Now, let me get back to playing, and I really, really hope, like, I sincerely hope that made sense to you guys. But it's part of making the line of succession and when you die easier at the end, because that's one of those decisions that you have to make before things start happening, before kids start getting married, and before babies start being born. You have to consider your line of succession as your kids get longer, as your list of kids gets longer and longer and longer and longer. You have to kind of think ahead. So I hope that made sense. If anybody wants to leave a comment at the bottom of this video and is like, "Hey, can you go into that a little more? Can you explain that a little more?" I will, but we can do that. We can do that some other time. We want to play the game. I just really wanted to get the idea. I just wanted to get the idea out there, and I tried to explain it the best way I know. All right, let's pause. We're getting pulled into a war here. See, now Bavaria and East Francia are splitting up now even more. So my allies are Francia and some county in West Francia. My enemies are the Duke of Denmark and another Viking duchy in England. What is their strength like? He's winning this war. It's already in progress. It didn't just start. It's already in progress. And he's winning it. So maybe if I accept, it wouldn't be so bad. He's got 3,000. He's got 3,000 or roughly 4,200. 2,000. Wow, he does need me. But what are we fighting over? What are they fighting over? They're fighting over some stupid... Alright, I'm gonna join the war, but I'm not gonna send any troops. I'm just gonna give him a pat on the back and a pep talk. But I will accept this. Now, because I'm at war, I can't declare another... Or can I? Oh, yes, I can. Sorry. I'm just not gonna raise my armies. I don't need a money drain on me right now if I don't need to. Like, by the time I get my guys on ships and they sail all the way around up to here, it's just gonna take forever. Hopefully it'll end. I hope the music isn't too loud or quiet for you guys. I'm gonna ask for gold from the Pope. Thank you, sir. And let's spend some of this money. Alright, now that I have some money... Now that I have some money, let's start compounding this. I'm gonna start building manor houses on these farmlands. It's 190. I'm not gonna be able to build another one, but let's get another one up. I built it in Salerno because Salerno's control is better than Napoli's. Yeah, they are winning. This just went up. They don't need me. They just need a pep talk, like I said. I'm not gonna call a hunt. I don't need to. How old am I? I'm 31. She's 35. Alright, she's getting towards the age where she's gonna stop having kids, which is great. Like another 8 years or so. Just please, if you're gonna have kids, have girls. Alright, so I was right. I wasn't sure if this claim was gonna piss off all of Italy. No, it's just... Oh wait, yeah, it does. It does for both. It's the guy whose claim I'm taking and the guy whose realm it is. But I'll do it. Let's see. Did I piss him off really bad? Minus 17, that's not horrible. I'm gonna switch off domestic affairs. I'm gonna go to... Oh, she's pregnant again. Stop! Alright, this just went down. Gregarious? Or diligent? Gregarious will make his... I'm doing diligent. This guy's gonna be a powerhouse. He's gonna be a powerhouse of an heir. It's gonna be tough to reduce his stress though. I need to sway anybody else. Sure, okay. Alright. Before I get ahead of myself, I should be teaching my son a language. Should be having my son study his language. Since most of my land, or my realm, is Italian Vulgar, let's get that done. Let's get him learning that. Let's get him learning that too. Can she learn it? Yep, let's have her learn it too. She already does. Let's have her learn Greek. Or no. High German's fine. What about you? Can you study language? Yeah. We don't know what his thing is yet. I might need to raise armies to help this. I don't have a guardian for you? Alright, what do I have him learning? Intrigue. I'm gonna switch this to Marshall. I'm gonna try to find somebody who can give him a trait that's gonna convince him to give up his stuff. Ooh, this is perfect. I don't care about his education. I don't care about the quality of his education. I want him to get zealous or humble. If I give him to this guy, he might get one of the... He could get a couple of these traits. But if he has zealous or humble, all the easier to convince him to take the religious vows. Good thing I didn't give him a guardian, because I probably would have given him a stupid guardian. Please have a daughter, please! I'm getting nervous. Please have a daughter, please. I mean... It's not the fact that we're having kids, it's just that so many boys just have a daughter. I need to make some alliances. Daughters are great for alliances. And I want some. Sons are good for fighting each other and... Oh, please have a daughter. Alright, we're almost to our next stewardship thing. And then I'll do these. I promise. I promise. And then we'll get Rossano. I promise, guys. Oh my goodness. Where is it coming from? Senza. I can't raise him. Oh, I'll raise him right here. Oh my goodness. Julius Caesar? No. Alright, I'm out of Julius names. I need to... Yeah, Alexander's better than Julius Caesar. Alright, this is getting pretty tricky, guys. We have 5 sons. My wife refuses to have daughters. And because I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. If this guy's gonna... How do the peasants... How can they afford to... Okay. Interesting. Alright, they're gonna go for my capital, so I'm just gonna head them off. Get stuffed. No, I'm just gonna kill him. I want the dread. I'm not in the mood. Sorry, guys. I'm not in the mood for mercy. Alright, do we have negative events? Okay, no more negative events. No more negative events. None. Napoli. Come on, Marshall. How's everybody's skill doing? Do I have any better marshals? Not really. Just my giant guy. I don't want to give it to him. Everybody else is good. Maybe Chancellor? Yeah? She's pregnant again. Wow. Okay. Okay, I guess. I mean, I should just name this... Wow. have any events? Yes, I have 2 events. I'll take the stress. I do like to go for Flagellant. It's manageable. It's a manageable negative trait, and it actually does help you reduce stress a little bit. But I'm gonna take the penalty because I can do these. I'm gonna host a feast, and then I'll do a hunt right after. I gotta disband my army. Alright, I got a friend. That'll help with reducing stress in the future. I'm gonna call a hunt right after. Alright, no more stress. Come on, Jester, what did I hire you for? I need some stress relief. Alright, once this is done. Once this development is done, I'll start moving it down this way. Let me just check how the development is spreading. These are the most developed. Or maybe I'll just do Benevento after this is done. Maybe it gets these 2 developed up a little bit. It is my county, or my duchy after all. Please have a girl! How old are you? Do I have to murder you? I won't. It's just gonna be tricky. I'm not used to having this many kids. Normally I'm used to like 5, where it's like maybe 3 boys and a couple of girls, or 4 girls and 2 boys or something, but not like 6 boys. I think it's in some video in this series I was like, oh yeah, the campaign's trying to make this easy for me. I take that back wholeheartedly. I mean, that is one of the risks of marrying young. Like, we got married really young, and this is what's... I mean, I'm such a sexy guy. I get it, but... Like, doesn't your uterus needs a break? Alright, I think... I'm just panicking until she has a kid. And then when we get this, I'm going to declare war against these guys in Rossano and grab Rossano. These have been staring at me and taunting me for too long. Alright, all my vassals kind of love me for the most part. Most of my vassals do too. Alright, a stewardship challenge. Yeah, I usually do this one. And where? County of Napoli. That'll give it plus 20 more, so plus 56. Good. Oh my god. Alright, I hope you guys are having a great time, because I am not having a great time. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sons. He's a genius. For the love of God. Alright, we have Julius, we have Julian. I'm just gonna do Jew. You're just Jew. You're just Jew. Oh, she's pregnant again. Oh my god, get this stewardship perk, hurry. So I can declare this war. Make sure he doesn't have any allies. He still has no allies. And I'm gonna go for the duchy this time. Alright, let's make sure our armies are going to assemble in the right place. He only has 578 soldiers, but he's going to bring this guy in, so he's going to bring this dude in. We're fine. I got full men-at-arms now. I'm over 2,000. I've got some good knights in my army now, so you're people who are just knights, I force them. Alright, let's do this. I need something positive to happen. You'd think having kids would be a positive thing, but in this game, not so much. Alright, let's go. Let's grab this woe. Alright, the other people are finally winning their war more. After this war, I gotta make sure all these kids are in the right order. I gotta make sure, I'm pausing, I gotta make sure that my main son at least gets to the limit of his learning language. I want to get as many of the languages as I can. I might end up having some Greek subjects, so it might be helpful for him when he's ruling to know Greek. So we're gonna do that. Have him learn Greek. What about my next son? I don't care about them. As long as they know Italian, they can know 2 languages. They can know 2 languages. You know what? Oh right. I was just about to do what I told you guys not to do. I was just about to disinherit this guy. Well, I was gonna see how much it was gonna be. It cost me 300 prestige and 150 renown, so I can really only disinherit one of these guys right now. I still haven't even gotten up to that yet. I can increase this by getting some marriages. Like, if I marry my daughter off to somebody powerful, this could go up. But I want this to start getting up. Look, I'm only 33. I still have a lot of time. I'm only like halfway through my life, or less than halfway through my life. So I have time to manage this. I have time to manage it. But I think I want to start focusing on how to get this up. I can get this up by getting marriages with powerful people. This might bring it up because they're gonna get married soon. And what is her position? She's not anything. She's a princess. She's the eldest daughter of the king of East Francia. So we'll see, but let's get this war done. And right as I glanced at the clock, I just hit an hour. So after we get these, I can end my stress fest in this kid-child bonanza, and we can end the video. So I can take a deep breath and process all of this. Did that just say she's pregnant? Okay, good. I'm gonna throw myself out the window. What am I gonna do? Do I take the castle or let him get my capital? Oh, I'm gonna go fight this guy. I think once I win this battle, I'll win the war. Now, let's keep in mind that, like I said before, getting this kingdom title will solve a lot of my issues, but it's not going to solve all of my issues, but it's going to solve one of the biggest issues. So, this getting to this kingdom title really quickly will help me. Yay, doing her job. For 5 years. These are all temporary. Diplomacy +1 for 5 years, as opposed to diplomacy +2 for 5 years. Why would I not want to do this one? Whose diplomacy is going up? Julius Caesar. He gets the diplomacy. Okay. For 5 years? Sure. He can't marry on his own. He can't marry on his own. I decide when he marries. Alright, that won us the war. Did we capture anybody? Nope. Of course. Alright, so I am above my domain limit, which is fine. Just 2 more to get to divided attention. I can take this penalty. It shows me what my penalty is. I think if I look at a vassal, it'll tell me. I can dismiss these guys. I was wondering why my money wasn't going up. It's because I had my armies raised. Alright, yeah, they are winning this war. This war that I'm involved in. See, now I'm above my domain limit, and my vassals don't like it. But where do I... Huh. Do have a long range bonus. Alright, see now, all of this is low control. All of this is low control. That's fine, we're getting these up. I want these up first. But I think that's going to be it for expanding, at least until we get our control up in the areas that I have conquered. Once I get 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, take a breath, we'll get 10 out of 10, we'll start, consolidating everything that we have. Then we'll start looking to Sicily. Let's check this guy's power. Well, right now he's at war, so he doesn't have a lot of... He's fighting with this guy. But this war will end, and depending on who wins, hopefully he splits up, but I should be able to fight him for this. And once I get Sicily, and I get these lands, if I'm over my domain limit, that's fine, because I'm going to start giving lands away. But I'm glad we got this at least. Okay, let's... housekeeping. Housekeeping! Now that I'm over my domain limit, I'm going to need him back on domestic affairs. I need to start converting things. It's only going to take 4 years, nice. I don't want you developing anything anymore. Let's see how long it's going to take you to promote culture. I do want to promote my culture in Salerno. $14 months, 21 months, 17 months, 19 days. Alright, I'm actually going to leave him on collect taxes for a little bit. And since that's done, we do need to get our next crown authority. Alright, so Not too much conquered. Not too much conquered this episode. We got 2 more counties, which is great. I'm having a stress fest with my family, which is great. I'm sure you guys are loving it. But we are moving. We are moving and grooving. I'm gonna get my 2 more domains. Take a breather. Get some power up here. Get our gold up. Get our soldiers up. And we'll see what we can do about this. We we need to get some marriages and start thinking about marriages, but we didn't get any daughters. We got one, but we'll figure it out, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we will figure it out. But until then, I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call the end of the video here. It is over an hour. But until the next stressful video, I do want to thank you guys for joining me. In all seriousness, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around this far. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, and I hope that I'm entertaining you, and you guys are enjoying the campaign. And I really do want it to keep going. But we're gonna have to solve some problems. But we will solve some problems in the next one. So thanks again for sticking around. Have a good one.